Good evening, my friends. Is it Friday? It must be Friday. I don't know. It is the 20th of August today, and it's been quite a while since I last said hi. This last week or so, I have just completely lost all motivation to do anything. Like, it's just been like lockdown blues and just not wanting to do anything, not wanting to talk to anyone, not wanting to sew, just, feeling, I don't know, silly and sorry for myself. But I do feel myself kind of coming out of that now. I think it's okay to embrace the down times and to be honest about it and to just feel it and not sort of fight against it. So yeah, I've had my downtime, and yeah, I feel like I'm just slowly starting to shine back up again, you know? There's lots of things to catch you up on. So for starters, I've had my first vaccination shot thing. I had it last Wednesday, and I tell you what, the next day I was not feeling good, but I allowed myself just to have a day where I was just like, ugh, and yeah, then I was pretty much back to my normal self the next day. So that's done. I'm not going to talk any more about it because I know that vaccinations and all that sort of stuff is a very touchy subject. A lot of people have a lot of opinions, but yeah, I'm just going to move on and not chat about it. Although I am going to say I think it's very important to get vaccinated. But anyway, moving on. We are still in lockdown, and today it was announced that Greater Sydney, the area that I live in, we have an extension of our lockdown. We will be in lockdown until the end of September. So that's great. I think I will continue vlogging. Whether I'm going to vlog every single day, I'm not sure. But I'll vlog days here and there, and yeah, I think it's an interesting time to sort of document and share. And I suppose people who are watching me, who are also in lockdown, can see, we're in it together, and I know how you feel, and we can bounce off each other and stuff like that. So because we're in lockdown until the end of September, there's a lot of things happening in September that we're all going to miss out on. Already this Sunday, the 22nd, it's one of my nephew's birthday, Xavier. It is his birthday on Sunday, and we're going to miss out. We always spend birthdays together. We were talking to them just now, and we're going to do cake over FaceTime. But then in September, it's my mom's 70th birthday on the 3rd, and she was gonna organize a big party with all of her friends and stuff. She had a really lovely idea to do like high tea, and it's just not gonna happen. It's just gonna be us four celebrating her 70th at home. And then we also have, in Australia, we have Father's Day on the first weekend of September, so we're not gonna be able to again get together with my brother and his family, so it's just going to be us four again. And then it's my birthday on the 17th. We're gonna, yeah, it's just gonna be us four at home. And then we have Charlie's birthday, so it's just gonna be one of those years that yeah, kind of sucks, but at the same time it's important that we're locked down to keep each other safe and healthy, especially with this Delta variant that's like causing absolute chaos. But it is what it is. You just have to go with it, unfortunately. I'm lucky that lockdown hasn't affected me as much as some people. I know a lot of people who are doing it really, really hard. I really feel for those people who are feeling it a lot harder than I am. I really have nothing to complain about, but other people have it a lot worse. And it's those people that I feel for. Is there anything else to catch you up on? Oh really? Nothing has happened. Just at home, trying not to catch COVID and die. I don't know. I'm sorry, that was possibly the wrong thing to say, but you gotta look at it from the funnier side of things. It's either laugh or cry. I'm not much of a crier, so I'm gonna laugh about it because what else can you do? You may have seen before I started talking, I did a little time lapse of doing some trimming up some units. I actually reunited with my sewing machine after like 10 days. I finally felt like sewing today because just the announcement of going into another 4 weeks of lockdown just sort of made me panic a bit, and I was like, no, I'm not giving into that. Let's get into some sewing, because sewing just, it soothes me. It takes me out of my head, gets me busy, and it just makes me, you know, just calm. So I started doing 2 more of my Nightingale blocks. I'm doing 2 more colorways. I'll show you the center cross and the half square triangles of the first one. So we're doing the blue in the center, and then the outside sort of bit is going to be this pink. And then the second colorway that we're working with is, this is the color in the center, the green, and then we're pairing it with the brown. I'm taking a gamble on this one, just like I did with that, you know, big bright coral one that I had issues with, but I now love. So I'm like, no, take a risk, gamble it. I mean, I'm totally embracing the intense color and it just being super, super colorful. So I'm like, yeah, just do it. Let's see what it looks like. I think it's got a little bit of like a jungle vibe to it because of the spots and the colors. I think it's, yeah, very jungly, this one. But I think it's gonna look good. I'm open about it. My mind is open. And we're going to accept it for what it is. I'm not going to overanalyze it. It is what it is. So I'm excited to see how these 2 colorways will change the way that the quilt looks up on the design wall. That's what we're still working with. The next block that we're going to do after these 2 are done, I am embracing the bright coral again. You've all been encouraging me to use this one again to sort of balance out the quilt, because I thought that the coral one was too bright, but it just needed like a second one to balance it out. So we're going to do that one as like the background bit, and I'm going to do the cream for the center. Even though it looks white on camera, it's cream. And then the cross in the middle. I think that should be fun. So we're going to do that one next. Possibly not tonight, possibly like maybe tomorrow or over the weekend. Tomorrow is the weekend. What are you talking about? Again, I'm open-minded for this. I'm excited to see how it works and how it will balance the quilt, because I think that's how it's going to work. But anyway, we're going to finish these 2 blocks tonight, but first I'm going to weave because I'm busting, and then we'll put on some good tunes and get them finished, because they're really close to finishing. I just have to pretty much piece them all together and we're good. So a bit of late night sewing is 9 o'clock. There's nothing to watch at the moment, or nothing that I really feel like watching, so we're going to sew, which I think is the best way to spend our Friday night in lockdown. Happy days. Okay, my friends, my blocks are all done and I really like both of them. I think they look really good. They're both so different from each other, but are really nice. So first one is the pink and the blue, and it's just really sweet. Nice, lovely and pastel. I just can't get over just how much I love how neat this block is, you know, like, it's just so lovely. Now, as I'm putting them on the wall, this isn't going to be like the final layout. Once all the blocks are finished, I'll possibly like put them on the floor and like rearrange them, but just for now, these are just how the blocks are going up on the wall. Alright, first one up there. Then the second one is our nice fun jungly themed one. Ta-da! It's got serious safari vibes, I think. I really like it. I think it works really well. It's fun. I'm going to put this one up in the corner here. And to get it up there, I'm going to need my trusty ruler. I use this super long ruler to like get it up there. My arms are only so long. I can only reach so far. There we go. friends, this quilt is going to be huge. Well, I am happy with both of those blocks. Now that we've, like I said, let go of the pastel dream that I was thinking about and just embracing intense colour, I like them. They look great. These aren't the final places. I will switch it and move it when it comes to that. But yeah, happy. It's about 9:45 and I think I'm gonna leave it there. Tomorrow I will work on that next colorway block that I showed you before, and then yeah, we'll continue mixing and matching and seeing what works. While I was sewing, I thought of another thing that I needed to update you on, and I completely forgot when I was doing my little update spiel at the start. We finished the puzzle. Yes. Oh, it was such a sweet victory. I did film it. I filmed doing the last little corner, so that's what I will leave you with. It was a really sweet victory because the puzzle took us about a good week to do, maybe even more than that. It was a challenge, but I knew it was a challenge that we could do, and we did it. So Mum and I worked really well. But yeah, it was a really great puzzle to do, and once I finished it, the last couple of days I've just sort of been a bit lost. So I'm like, what do I do? It was just like one of those little projects like to the side that, you know, when you just had a few spare couple of minutes that you do in lockdown, as you do, just go and work on it and just zen out a bit. So yeah, I was just like, what do I do now that it's finished? I feel really lost. So we're gonna have to crack out another puzzle because it was a nice little like distraction from things. So yeah. But anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling and I'll show you the last little moments of finishing the puzzle, and I will do my very best to vlog again tomorrow. It's the weekend tomorrow, so we'll do some Saturday sewing and try and forget that we're in lockdown until the end of September. Thank you for joining me today. Thank you for being patient with me and checking in and seeing if I was okay. I'm okay, all is good. So thanks for watching, and I will see you again very, very soon. Bye bye. So you join me again in front of the puzzle. Yes, we are still doing our Mickey Mouse Challenge puzzle, and we're almost finished, which is very exciting. We are now just up to like all of these little bits. These are like all the little hard parts that just sort of get lost amongst everything else, and then you end up having a pile of these at the end and you're like, okay, I've got to figure out where these go. But we are so close to finishing and it is very exciting. I'm going to zoom you out for this one. Wow. Oh my gosh, it just keeps going. Yeah, look at that. Mum and I are so clever. We've been both working on this, and I tell you what, it has been really challenging. So I'm just going to spend a little bit more of my morning just sipping my tea and trying to finish this puzzle. Finished!